Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Sbahle and this is my channel. If you're a regular Dzegula, a regular liker, a regular sharer, thank you so much once again for coming back, baby. And if you are new here today, welcome to the channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button and join the Regular Dzegulars. So today, honey, as you can see by the title of this video, you guys are going to be spending the day with me and you're going to be getting a inside look in my center. Firstly, Hefei. Alright, so this is one of the biggest centers in the city, and if you don't know already, I recently moved here from Beijing, so you guys are going to be getting a tour of the updated center since we changed our curriculum into a drama center. So now you guys are going to get to see all the different features that we have in our classrooms and everything around our center. So without any further ado, welcome to Firstly Hefei. Okay, so the first thing you see when you walk in is our reception area. This is Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. As you can see, this is the place where parents meet for the first time our receptionist and they get to know more about our school. And this is also a place where the parents sit and wait for their kids during the classroom. Over here, you guys can see we have all the cameras in each classroom and each parent can see how their child is doing and how well they're performing in the classroom. All right, so in our reception area, we also have a really cool area here where kids can, while they're waiting for their classes, can read a book with their parents. Most of the books are in English and Chinese. So as you can see, we've got different books here for the kids to read, and they are able to practice their English while they wait for the classroom, and they can interact with parents and other kids while they're waiting for their class. So this is a really nice area in the reception area. And then that way it's just more offices where our managers and our sales people sit. And if you go upstairs, we'll go to the second floor. This is a really big center. It's got 3 floors, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys each floor. But yeah, let's go into our demo room where the children get to demo our product and interact with our teachers for the first time. Okay guys, so now let's go into our demo room. Hello. So this is our demo room. Welcome to the space where parents get to see our product and our curriculum in action for the first time. As you can see, there's chairs for the kids too, so the kids get to interact with the foreign drama instructor and the Chinese drama instructor. So we're not teachers anymore, we're drama instructors. So this is the smart board and it is touchscreen. We also have a pen that can help us to move the slides along wherever we are in the classroom, so you don't necessarily have to be standing here close to the board to teach. We have different materials over here. We have different things that we need that we keep so that it's handy for us, and we make sure that the parents get impressed, and we do our most to make sure that they sign up and we get more kids in our product. So yeah, this is our demo room. So that is the end of the tour for the first floor. Now you guys are gonna get to see the second floor. This is, like I said, the biggest center in Hefei. It is 3 stories high. So on the second floor, you guys are gonna see our staff room, more classrooms, a few bathrooms, and just everything else. So now let's go upstairs. It's okay, Vicky. Come. You can come say hello. Don't run away from the camera. Everyone is running away from the camera. This is the second floor. First thing you see when you walk up is our staff only office. Staff only. Let's go inside. Who's here? Carrie and Lemon.
Hello.
Hello, Carrie. This is Carrie.
Hello.
This is Lemon.
Hi.
Hi, Lemon.
Hey.
Okay, these are 2 of our Chinese drama instructors, not teachers. And this is our office area. This is where we plan, we prepare for our classes, we make sure we have materials. Yeah, so this is generally where we spend a lot of time. Let me show you guys quickly, let me give you guys a quick tour. So here we have just a lot of cupboards for flashcards and things like that. Down here are all the drama costumes. So this week we are in week 9 and week 10. So you can see here we've got some Nyan monster. We've got some turtles, we've got frogs, it's like different stuff. And yeah, each week we get them labeled up by our lady downstairs, Alyssa and Vicky, and they make sure that we're prepared and we have everything we need. We also make sure that we have our scripts and all the materials we need for the classroom. So this is the space where we use. We have a nice big printer when we need to print. And yeah, we eat here, we chill here, we do everything in here. Yep. Okay, so this is the staff room. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the staff room, let me show you one of our classrooms. All the classrooms look exactly the same. This is one of the classrooms where I spend a lot of time. Hello, Ai. You say hello. That's one of our aunties that clean the classrooms for us. So, welcome to our first leap classrooms. These are now called our drama classes, okay? They are no longer just classrooms, it's a drama class, mainly because the major difference is this really cool stage, okay? The stage is really awesome because it helps us to practice one of the key components of our drama curriculum, which is movement and acting. So it gives the kids an opportunity to actually act out the stories and understand stage direction, blocking, etc, etc. So quickly, this is downstage, as you can see, upstage, stage left, and stage right. All right, I have a few chairs in here so you guys can see that this is exactly how it's laid out for a normal classroom. The kids are up to 15, all right? Every single classroom has a smart board, like I said, with a pen that helps you to stand wherever you want and still be able to move the slides along. Every single classroom has a remote, air conditioning, all of it. Labels on the board, welcome to First Leap. It really is really cool because the kids get to see a consistent thing of the classrooms, and they understand that when you're in the classroom, this is what you need to be doing, and it's generally very, very good. So yeah, this is our First Leap classroom. Okay guys, so right next to this classroom is also our kitchen. This is where we warm up our food, and this is where our beautiful Ais sit. Have a look. Hello Ais. Say hello. And yeah, so this is our microwave and our different places to wash up. All of us use this space, and I think it's really, really cool to have it. And these wonderful ladies keep our center clean for us, so that's really awesome. Thank you. Alright guys, so now let's go up to the third floor, okay? So like I said, all the classrooms are the same, so there's nothing new in terms of the classrooms, but we do have our HR and our principal's office, and he sits up here. He basically is in charge of all the centers in Hefei, and there's 1, 2, 3 classrooms up here, and this is the office. Let's see if there's anyone in here. It's locked. No one's here. But this way are 3 of the classrooms that we have up here. Let's see, there's a class going on right now. Hi Shirley, sorry to disturb you. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Good, so this is a PD6 class?
Yes, PD6.
Cool, what are you guys doing?
They're doing talking about food, right? Comfortable now.
Nice. All right, guys, carry on. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so that is one of our classrooms. As you can see, they're in action at the moment. So yeah, guys, that's the third. This is the third floor with the office and 3 classrooms. And now it's time for me to prepare for my class. I've got a 10:40 with my Chinese drama instructor, Lemon. So you guys are gonna get to go inside the classroom with me, and you guys are gonna spend time with me in the classroom. So let's catch up in the classroom. Jump! Copy me, like me. Hop. No, copy me. You want spider? Freeze. Now we have to copy Daniel. Leo, copy Daniel! Okay, Because you don't know who you're gonna meet. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour and seeing everything and seeing all the new features in our center after our curriculum changes. Now that we are a drama curriculum or drama school, a lot of things have changed, and I thought, let me sit down and do a quick Q&A with some frequently asked questions. A lot of you guys have been asking me these questions, and I'm actually going to do an interview with my school, and you can find all these answers and more questions on the First Leap website. I'm going to put their link in the description box and you can check them out. You can see other interviews as well with other teachers, as well as job opportunities if you're looking to come out to China, especially when gates or when borders open. So definitely check out their website and find all the information there. So let's go straight into the Q&A. The first question is, how did you find the change from an English teacher to being a drama instructor? Okay, so as you guys could see in the video during my tour, I kept referring to myself as a drama instructor. And that is because we can no longer call ourselves English teachers, because we are not an English school. We are a drama institution and we train children in drama skills. So that transition has been so tricky. Even the jargon and the language has been so tricky to adapt to. But now I feel like 2 months into it, I've really gotten into the language and the different terms that we use. In terms of the teaching style, I would say it hasn't been any change in my teaching style, mainly because I am generally a very dramatic person. I exaggerate, I'm very animated in the classroom, and I think that had to be really turned up more in the drama curriculum. I think the biggest change for me has been the curriculum and adapting to the curriculum and understanding that, you know, we are not drilling, we are not practicing in terms of writing, we are not doing phonics. There's now we are learning a book, we are reading the book, we are learning the script, and we are performing the script. I will say though, there has been some consistency with the PPP, the 3 Ps, which is presenting, giving a chance to the kids to practice, and then producing on their own at the end. So there hasn't been any changes, I would say, in my teaching style, but I would say I really had to, change up how I approach the curriculum and really start from the beginning. Question 2 is, you were first working with First Leap Beijing and then you moved to First Leap Hefei. How did you find the change in terms of the work environment? Many of you know I used to live in Beijing for 2.5 years, and I moved to Hefei, or rather I went to Hefei to support temporarily. And I ended up falling in love with the city and I decided to stay. So the changes in the work environment, I haven't seen any drastic changes. I think one thing that First Leap and Moby have really done well is to make sure that the products and the schools, wherever they are, in whatever city, hasn't been diluted. It's still very, good and still very well presented, and everything is very consistent from what I saw in Beijing and my experience in Beijing, obviously the capital city, and to what you see in the smaller cities like tier 2, tier 3. I feel like that has been, executed really well. I think that is probably one of the reasons why I decided to stay here, because one thing for me was that I wanted to have consistency and a stable job where I know that all the conditions, I am happy with them. And when I saw that that would be the case here as well in Hefei, and all that would change would be where I'm living, etc., etc., I think that was one of the things for me that made me really happy, was that the work environment, the work ethic, the teamwork amongst everyone is very consistent. Everyone here is really kind, and the same in Beijing. So I definitely love that about both centers, Hefei and Beijing. All right, the next question is, what are some of the differences you found between living in Beijing and in Hefei? Okay, so this is a really cool question. I've been thinking about this a lot, and this is one of the things that I really saw like in my first week here. Like, people in Hefei really are so chill. Like, no one is in a rush, you know. And one thing about Beijing, the subway was rushed. Didis were rushing. Everyone was in traffic trying to get somewhere. And that for me was really nice to just, you know, take a deep breath and calm down and, you know, not be in a rush. And that for me was something that I really needed. I think another major difference is the fact that in Beijing there's 15 subway lines, and here it is only 5. And so the subway is less busy and less populated, and everyone is either cycling, taking a Didi, or in the subway, you know. And another major difference for me was the apartments and the prices. Of course, the prices here in Hefei are cheaper, and the apartment sizes are huge. And you know, that for me was like another yes, you know, another pro. Another difference I found was that, you know, this city is very green, guys. There are a lot of parks. There's a lot of, you know, areas to hike. There is a mountain in Dashushan, which is one of my favorite places to go, where there's a park and then you can hike a beautiful mountain. And that for me was one of the things that I felt like Beijing lacked, in terms of just like Beijing itself, where you don't have to drive out of Beijing to go somewhere to hike and do stuff, you know. So I really enjoy the scenic things here in Beijing, here in Hefei. It's one of my favorite things about the city. The next question is, what do you enjoy most about teaching? Yo, this is I could sit here all day and answer, but I think one of the things that I love about teaching is that I am truly myself. Like, I don't have to pretend to be anyone else when I'm teaching. Like, I am a goofy person. I am generally a really animated person. I'm very outgoing. So I love that in the classroom I can just be myself fully, and I don't have to turn anything down or anything like that, because the kids love that. Like, the parts of me that I feel like sometimes I have to turn down in group settings with adults, you know, because people, you know, you need to be accommodating to others sometimes. Maybe you need to turn it down a bit and listen. I just feel like in the classroom you can be yourself. Truly, I can be myself. And another thing I love is that, you know, I love seeing the kids really come into their own. Like, it's crazy because you see it when you walk out of the classroom. They become a different person around their parents. Maybe, you know, they're a little bit more shy or a little bit more reserved. So I love that I can bring out, you know, their best selves as well, and their best versions of themselves in the classroom. And that for me makes it like worth it, you know. So I really enjoy that. The next question is, how have you found living and working in China during a pandemic, a Panasonic, a movie? Oh, it's been an emotional roller coaster, okay? Do you know what? One thing I really appreciate though about my job is that is the one thing that has been consistent and consistent, and what's the word I'm looking for? Stable. And in a season where everything is just been like this. One moment we're out of we're in the green, like everything is okay. The next, red. Cases, this, you can't go home, this. But my job has been stable. I've been getting my salary every month. There have been no problems. And that for me is something I'm so grateful to God for, because I'm like, Lord, thank you that I still have a job. And that has given me the most peace and safety in terms of, you know, we need to have stability in order to survive in terms of salary and money and things like that. So it's been tough. Emotionally, I miss home. I'm so homesick, but I pray and I'm so hopeful that things will get better and we will be able to travel back and forth and come back into China when we travel home. I think also it's been a trying time, and in terms of a challenging time for me as a person to really like deal with my mental health. I've been challenged to deal with my mental health, deal with my finances, you know, to have emergency funds, to take control of my finances, to take control of my mental health, to take control of my health, make sure that I take care of myself. I think it's been a time where one has to really not slack in terms of those things in their lives and really make sure that all those things are taken care of. I think it's also been a really cool time to see China and travel around China. Obviously, like I mentioned in my previous video about being black in China, it was really a really tough time as well for someone like me who looks like me. not just a black person, but just a foreigner during COVID, because there were a lot of stereotypes, a lot of misconceptions about COVID. So I had to deal with that as well. I was in the peak time where people were misinformed. So it was really, really difficult to be in a season around that. And you know, I'm glad that I overcame that. And now I'm able to speak about it. But it was really, really tough. But grateful for my job and grateful for everything that I have. Alright guys, so those are the 5 questions I wanted to answer. Those are the frequently asked questions on this channel. A lot of you guys comment with these questions, so I thought let me answer it today. Thank you so much for watching this far. Okay, so like I said, check out the full blog on my school's website, firstleap.cn. I'll put all their links and all their info in the description box, and check it out and just read, check out what's out there. Obviously guys, please, I know this question is gonna get asked. Can you travel into China right now? Are the borders open? I do not know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of information. But one thing I want to say is definitely there's nothing wrong with sending through your applications, sending through your CVs, and for companies to have your information so that when things do open up, you are top of mind and top of the list in terms of all of that. So thank you so much for watching this far. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and join the Regular Dzegulars, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.